All right, Puta. Then, do you know what is management? So today's lessons topic is business management. Right. So you both have to talk. Huh? Please unmute if you can. If not, you will not be engaging well with the lesson. As well, if you have possibility and if you are comfortable enough to switch on the video, please switch on the video. Huh? Ignore the background if the any background is acceptable. Huh? No worries about that. So if you are in a position to switch on the videos, switch on. All right. Rasid, can you?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Netmi, what about you, Buddha? Is it difficult? Okay, Buddha. Nice. Netmi, I am audible, right? Netmi logged out, ne?
Yes, yes.
Right. Then today our lesson is business management, Buddha. This is the first lesson of grade 13, right? All right. Then what is management? Recently, what about how? What is your idea? Netmi, Rasid, have you ever heard the word
Uh,
management? Yeah, ne? Everyone might have heard probably. Then business management. Here it's not only management but business management. Here we gonna learn how to manage a business properly, right? Then we are going to learn this in a theoretical way, right? Then the end result of this lesson should be what? Not only writing correct answers to the papers with regards to the business management, but also you can practically apply this lesson to your life, right? That is how this lesson is significant for your uh, life as well as for the exam. That's it. Then let's move on, Puta. Right. Then necessity and importance of management, right? So what is the necessity and importance of management mean? ඒ කියන්නේ පුතා I little bit explain in Sinhala also. Then necessity and importance of management කියන්නේ but not much, only little bit. Necessity and importance of management කියන්නේ what is, වැදගත්කම, ව්‍යාපාර කළමනාකරණයේ වැදගත්කම, right? Then there are some definitions and statements of some famous, well-known philosophers and like business management related sayings from some famous people, ne? Researchers and philosophers and some kind of famous people with regards to commerce and management. Then you can search on these people's biography and profiles and theories of them in the Google for your further knowledge, right? Let's see what are the statements they have stated about business management, right? Then what is the first one? Recently read down. No, I read the first one and rest you have to read. Management is the art of getting things done through other people. This has stated by Mary Parker Follett, right? Mary Parker Follett. Then what she has said is management is the art of getting things done through other people, right? No, somewhat practical, no, a bit of a practical definition. Why? See a company, see some business, ne? In a practical, in the practical world, observe a business. Then you can see what is the owner of the business is doing. Is what he is doing is getting things done through other people, ned, utilizing his employees. He get his things done, ne? That is what normally happen. So that is also, that is one of the definitions for the management, right? Then the next one, in Sinhala, if I said you in Sinhala, management is the art of getting this done through other people කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතා? අනිත් අය ලවා, ඒ කියන්නේ අනිත් අය මාර්ගයෙන් මොනවද? තමන්ගේ බිස්නස් එකේ දේවල් කරගන්න එක, කරගැනීමේ කලාවලු කළමනාකරණය කියලා කියන්නේ. That is what here Mary Parker Follett is mentioning, right? Right. Then the second one. Recently read down the second definition of James A.F. Stone and Freeman.
Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling the work of organization members and of using all available organizational resources to reach stated organizational goals.
Right, well done. That's it. Then here what James A.F. Stoner and Freeman has mentioned is management is the process of planning, right? Organizing, right? There are some activities, ne? Listen now, listen carefully. Planning, organizing, leading and controlling the work of organization members and of using all available organizational resources to reach stated organizational goals, right? Here they have given some broad definition, right? Look there, the previous one was it was within one sentence. Here it's somewhat broad, ne? එයා කියනවා කළමනාකරණය කියන්නේ is a ක්‍රියාවලියක්ලු. Management is the process of planning. Planning means සැලසුම් කරණය, right? Organizing සංවිධානය, සංවිධානකරණය. Leading means මෙහෙයවීම and controlling means පාලනය කරනවා, right? පාලනය කිරීම. The work of organization members and මොනවද පාලනය කරන්නේ? මෙහෙයවන්නේ මොනවද? What organize, what plan? The work of organization members, නේද? ආයතනයේ වැඩ කරන, සංවිධානයේ වැඩ කරන කාගෙන්ද? members ලාගේ. ඒගොල්ලෝ කරන වැඩ තමයි plan කරන්නේ, organize කරන්නේ, lead කරන්නේ, control කරන්නේ. Got it? Then end of using all available organizational resources to reach stated organizational goals. At the same time, what they do when they are managing, when someone is managing a business or a organization, ආයතනයේ තියෙන සියලුම සම්පත් භාවිතා කරනවලු මොකේද? business එකේ goals වලට reach කරන්න. Got it පුතා? You get what I am saying? Rasit, let me listen. Got it?
Yes, sir.
All right puta, nice. Then that is the definition of whom? Let me. Whose definition is that?
James A.F. Stone and Freeman.
Yeah, right. Well done. Then the third one. Rashid, read down. Third one. Can you?
Yeah.
This one, puta. Robert Kreitner.
Management is the process of working with and through others to achieve organizational objectives in a changing environment. Central to this process is the effective and efficient use of limited resources.
All right, well done. Then let me explain. Management is the process of working with and through others to achieve organizational objectives in a changing environment, right? Then here what they are mentioning is management is a process loop what of working with and through others. අනිත් අයත් එක්ක වැඩ කරනවා වගේම අනිත් අයකින් වැඩ ගැනීමට තියෙන ක්‍රියාවලියලු to achieve organizational objectives in a changing environment, right? ඒ කියන්නේ මොකටද අනිත් අයත් එක්ක වැඩ කරන්නේ සහ අනිත් අයකින් වැඩ ගන්නෙ to achieve organizational objectives ආයතනයේ තියෙන අරමුණු ඉටු කරගන්න in a changing environment. Why do they mentioning it as a changing environment? Because business world is changing day by day, ne? It's very dynamic, right? Then that is a changing environment. So that's why here it has mentioned as changing environment. Got it? Then central to this process is the effective and efficient use of limited resources, right? Central to this process is the effective and efficient use of limited resources. It means Puta, we will be learning those technical words further when we are go through the lesson. I mean effective and efficient කියන එක, right? Then ඒ කියන්නේ සඵලදායී සහ කාර්යක්ෂම කියන එක in single, right? Limited resources භාවිතා කරලා මේ organizational objectives ඉටු කරගන්න ඒගොල්ලෝ මේක භාවිතා කරනවා කියලායි කියන්නේ management එක, right? සීමිත සම්පත් සඵලදායීව සහ කාර්යක්ෂමව භාවිතා කරන්න management එක use කරනවා කියලා තමයි in summary එතන කියන්නේ. Got it? That's it. Then according to the above definitions, management can be broadly defined as follows, right? So here is the common and well structured definition after merging above all the definitions. Got it, Puta? Then let me read down the definition which we constructed using above definitions from those famous peoples. Right, read, Puta.
Management is an effective process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling of the resources of an organization efficiently and effectively to achieve the stated goals and objectives of an organization in a dynamic business environment.
Right, well done. Then management is an effective process of planning. Management කියන්නේ effective, right? සඵලදායී process of planning, organizing, leading and controlling, right? How many processes were there, Buddha? Recently, how many processes were there? Mainly planning, four, right? Well, planning, organizing, leading and controlling of the resources of an organization efficiently and effectively to achieve the stated goals. Mean the goals which have already mentioned by the management of the organization or a company, ne? Stated goals කියන්නේ දැනටමත් already established goals in a company or a organization, right? මෙන්න මේ කියන goals and objectives of an organization in a dynamic business environment. Dynamic means it's a simile for this one, right? Changing environment කියන එකට තමයි dynamic business environment කියන්නේ, right? That's it. Dynamic means it's fluctuating day by day, right? That's it. That is what we are telling, mentioning through dynamic, right? That's it. So now are you all having an idea about management? What is management? Rishani, let me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Buddha. All right. So you all guys need to be forward. Huh? You can talk anytime and ask questions, right? Okay, Buddha. Then concepts that are in the definition, right? Then let's see let's explore individually the concept by concept which is included in the definition, nah? Right. Let's see what is dynamic business environment, right? So what is dynamic business environment, Buddha? Right, listen guys carefully. The internal and external environments that are constantly subjected to change in various situations are known as dynamic business environment, right? The internal and external environment, right? If you have learned the grade 12 business environment lesson, business environment part, then you know what is internal and external environment, right? Normally internal environment can be controlled by the business, but can the external environment controlled by the business, Rasit? Normally
No?
no, it's not possible, right? Really can be arise any chance, but generally it's impossible, right? External environments that are constantly subjected to change in various situations are known as dynamic business environment. Dynamic business environment කියන්නේ, if I tell you example, uh, then assume that if you are in the tech world and like be in touch with some uh, normally I am in touch with tech world, not much but beaten, right? Then few months ago Apple 15 came nail, Rasit. Now
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
some news are rumoring with regards to Apple 16 also. That is the changing dynamic business environment, right? Technology is changing day by day.
Yeah.
Let me got it, Puta, Arisandi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Puta. Then what the organization need to do is they have to adhere to the changing and dynamic business environment, right? To adapt those business environment, one of the technique is business management, right? That is what we are learning here. Got it? If the business has no any proper business management, then business can't adapt or adhere to the changing dynamic business world, right? Changing and dynamic is same, I both told together. Then institute organization. Now what is a institute or organization? Right. Recently read down. So I am letting you to read, because if not, you will not be engaging with the lesson, Puta. That's why, yeah. You will get bored if not.
In
Right. Okay. Read, Puta.
institute organization, a union of people who work together to fulfill a certain goal or goals can simply be introduced as an organization. Institutions, organizations function in order to achieve goals and objectives as well.
Right. Well done. A union of people who work together to fulfill a certain goal or goals can simply be introduced as an organizations. Institutions, organizations function in order to achieve goals and objectives as well. Right. Give me a simple example for that, Netmi, if you could. For an organization, you can take any. Recently, for an organization,
A hospital,
yeah, hospital. Then Rasit,
School.
right? That's it, no? Then school, hospital, those are organizations. They are working for a achieve some goals. What is the end goal of a school? Giving a good education for all the students, and as well as they are trying to uh, send some most of the students to universities, like that. Pass out, right? That's it. Then that is what here they are mentioning as organization. Here, Buddha, you have to highlight some words. I will highlight and you can do the same, highlight or underline. Both are okay. I just want to highlight that, right? I mean, if you are having a highlighter, you can highlight. If not, anyway, highlight even from underline, right? Here, this part. ඉග්නෝ දැට්ට අර නයා ගියා වගේ වුණාම ඉග්නෝ කරන්න. You have to underline it nicely. Management is an effective process of planning, organizing, leading and controlling of resources and organizing efficiently. Efficiently කියන එකයි. Let me, are you underlining පුතා or highlighting?
Highlighting.
Okay පුතා, well done. Effective to achieve the stated goals. As well as achieve and dynamic business environment. That's it Puda. Highlight those. Alright. Then goals and objectives. What are the goals and objectives of a business? Let me to read and explain now. The results that an institute expects to attain in the long run can be introduced as goals. And if the result of such a broad goal of an organization in a more specified manner, that can be said as an objective, right? I'll give an example. Take a school, as I said you previously, take a school. What is the goal of a school? Giving a, in a broad manner, in the long run, giving a good education to children, neither.
Best.
Yeah, as well as generating a good citizen to the country, neither. Well educated and like that's how, right? Quality people, right? That is the end goal, right? Not only giving the education, main purpose is that, but along with that, they are trying to give a good person as output to the society, neither through the school. That is the goal. That is broad, ne? But what if school is mentioning in their assume that they are documenting, right? After having a meeting with principal and all this stuff, they are documenting that in the commerce section this year we have to pass out 50% from the commerce section to the university this year, right? So they are mentioning with numbers, ne? Got it, net me recently?
Yes, sir.
So normally that is what we are mentioning as specified manner, right? So kind of that type of purpose or goal we are mentioning, identifying it as an objective. Got it? Got it, Buddha? That's it, right? If you are specifying it with numbers and in a more specified manner, so that is what we are identifying as an objective, right? That's it. Then in the long run, what is the end goal of a school? As I said earlier, Rasid, what is the end goal, Buddha? As a goal, අර කියනවනේ ඉස්සර in the childhood when we are telling it in සිංහල රටට වැඩදායි පුරවැසියන් බිහි කිරීම කියනවනේ. Am I correct? Recently?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's it, ne? Right. That is the end goal. That is broad, ne? But if you are, if we said in a more specified manner, 150ක් මේ අවුරුද්දේදී විශ්වවිද්‍යාල වරම් සඳහා මොකද්ද සුදුසුකම් ලැබීමට වැඩ කරන එක තමයි ඉස්කෝලේ ගෝල් එක කියලා. ඒගොල්ලෝ කොමර්ස් සෙක්ෂන් එකෙන් 150ක් කැම්පස් යවන එක තමයි මේ අවුරුද්දේ අපේ ගෝල් එක කියලා අන්න ස්පෙસિෆයිඩ් කරොත් අන්න ඒ වගේ දෙයක් අපි අරමුණක් කියලා හඳුනනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔබ්ජෙක්ටිව් එක, right? That's it. That is the difference between goal and objective, right? Then business resources. What do you mean by business resources? Right. Let me read and explain. Everything that is used as an input in business activities is known as resources. These resources can be classified in various ways, right? So what is resources? Everything that is used as an input, right? Input එකක් කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? අමුද්‍රව්‍යයක් නේ. Input in business activities is known as resources. These resources can be classified in various ways, right? Here is some classification, right? Here Puta, for this classification, put number 1, right? There is no any order, but just put numbers. Here for this classification, put number 2. Human resources, physical resources, financial resources, and these are separate classifications. Here, these are separate. Right. Make a tuna 3. Make a number 3. Right. Sorry. Make a number 3. Make a vena make a. Make a number 2. Make a number 1. Right. Here we are not gonna learn this in detail, but you can just go through, right? So these are some resource classifications, right? This is the first one. ඒ කියන්නේ ආයතනයක තියෙන සම්පත් මේ categorize කරලා තියෙන්නේ into 3 categorizations, right? First one is can you read let me? First one for me.
Men,
Yeah.
money, materials, machines, methods, market, minute or time, concepts, customers.
Right on. That's it. Then here 7 names and 2 C's ne? Right there. Men හරිනේ නේ ඕගනයිසේෂන් එක රිසෝස් එකක් විදිහට ගත්තොත් men ගන්න පුළුවන් නේ අනිවාර්යෙන් ඒකනේ live resource එක එකම right then men money materials හරිනේ those are resources නේ as inputs machines methods market minute කියලා දාලා තින්නේ අර ලේසි වෙන්න time එකට time එක තමයි එතනින් indicate කරන්නේ through minutes then concepts and customers, right? This is one of the classifications in resources. Then second one, Risandi.
Human resources,
Yeah,
physical resources, financial resources, information resources, time resources.
that's it, no? That is the second classification. Human resources, physical resources, financial resources, information resources, time resources, right? Then human resources means when it comes to this classification here they are identifying as men ne? Human resources කියන්නේ මානව සම්පත. Then physical resources means normally like some touchable things, machines, then like vehicles, like those resources, right? When we are functioning a business, we need those resources neda. Right? Then what are the financial resources? It means some financial things ne? Like money and like those kind of things. Then information resources. What do you mean by information resources here? The resources with related to information ne? Like like internet, then like those things. Got it, Rasid? You get what I am saying? Right, Puta. Then what is the next one? Time resources. Time කියන්නේ දන්නවනේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්න විදිහට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම කාලය සම්පතක් නේද? Right. කාලය කියන්නේ මිල කළ නොහැකි සම්පතක් ඇත්තට. Right. Then the third classification. Over to you, Rasid. Read down.
Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship.
Right, well done. Land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship. Right. In grade 12 we learned those recently. Netmi. If you have already went through those lessons, you might have remember. Right.
Yes.
It means Puta land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship. It means normally this classification is the most familiar classification for us. Ne? Land mean what? Like land means status, right? Like those things. Then labor. What do you mean by labor? Labor means all the what? All the efforts which is what Pudha? Which is done by man to produce a good or service. Neither. All the mental and physical efforts. Both. Right? Then capital means what? Capital mean normally capital mean every man-made things which we are using to produce goods and services. They can machines, right? Vehicles, like those things. Then what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship means allocating all the resources and starting a business with the what? Bearing a risk and innovative mindset. Neither. Like that. That is what we are normally identifying as entrepreneurship, right? In Sinhala we call it as ව්‍යවසායකත්වය. Capital mean ප්‍රාග්ධනය, labor mean ශ්‍රමය, land mean භූමිය, right? භූමියට අදාළ වෙනවා all the natural resources which are helping to produce goods and services, right? සියලුම ස්වභාවික සම්පත් අදාළ වෙනවා land එකට ගත්තාම, right? That's it. Soil and everything which is gifted by nature, but it need to be helps for what? For the process of producing goods and services, right? In a business. That's it. Then these are the main three classifications which we are learning under this lesson on resources. So these are the business resources. So then there is a word called effectiveness, right? Let me read down.
Effectiveness explains how far the organization is achieving its expected objectives correctly. In other words, selecting the right thing or doing the right thing is effectiveness.
Yeah, that is effectiveness, right? Then after reading both, I'll explain the concepts. Then let me read down the efficiency.
Obtaining a maximum output using minimum resources in achieving goals and objectives is known as efficiency. Doing the right thing is efficiency.
Right. Then that's it, no? Then what is effectiveness, Pudha? Effectiveness explains how far the organization is achieving its expected objectives correctly. Right? Not anyhow, but correctly. කොහොමාරි කරගන්න එක නෙවෙයි, correctly කරගන්න එක තමයි effectiveness කියන්නේ. Got it, Pudha? Then in other words, තවත් විදිහකට කිව්වොත් selecting the right thing or doing the right thing is effectiveness, right? Effectiveness කියන්නේ මොකක් හරි දෙයක් කරද්දී ඔයාට ඕන විදිහකට කොහොම හරි කරලා කරන එක නෙවෙයි, right? ඒක හරියට කරන එක තමයි doing the right thing කියන එක තමයි effectiveness කියන්නේ. In Sinhala we call it as සඵලදායකත්වය. Got it? Right? then ඔයාට ඕන විදිහට කරන්න බෑ ඒක, right? හොරට කරලා බෑ, right? කොහොම හරි කරගෙන බෑ, right? doing the right thing, හරියට කරන දේ හරියට කරන විදිහට කරන එකට තමයි effectiveness කියන්නේ, right? So listen again. Effectiveness explains how far the organization is achieving its expected objectives correctly, right? Highlight this, this thing, doing the right thing. Got it? Doing the right thing is effectiveness. Done? If you are done, please raise your hand. If not, I'll be waiting here. Okay, Pudha, nice. Alright. then the efficiency. So are you clear with effectiveness, Risandi and Netmi?
Yes, sir.
Risandi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Then that's it. Then efficiency. What do you mean by efficiency? Obtaining a maximum output using minimum resources in achieving goals and objective is known as efficiency. Right. Then here it has a statement for that also. Doing the thing right is efficiency. So highlight that. Sorry. I was drawing, no? Let's draw. Doing the thing right is efficiency. So here the method can be changed, right? Can be done through any method. මොකක් හරි ක්‍රමයකට වැඩේ වෙන්නයි ඕනේ කියන්නේ. Like that. Got it? So අතනදී වෙන්න ඕනේ ක්‍රමේ වැඩේ වෙන්න ඕනේ හරි ක්‍රමයට. Got it? When it comes to the effectiveness. Here anyhow, right? වැඩේ වෙන්නයි ඕනේ. Using minimum resources. Got it? That's it. If some company is right, if some company is assume that two garment companies, right, Puda, then one both are showing the same product, same garment kila hitam. Got it? Then name is company A and company B, right? Company A is right producing three garment items, three pieces කියලා හිතන්න, three garment pieces from 5 meters of clothes, right? රෙදි මීටර 5කින් 3 pieces තමයි company එක sew කරන්නේ. හරිද? sewing කරන්නේ. Right? When it comes to the company B, they produce how many? 5 pieces from the same item, which is done by company A. From those same 5 meters of clothes, right? Then who is more efficient, Netmi? Company A or company B? Didn't you get it? Shall I repeat?
Okay, sir.
So company A is producing 3 garment items. The company A, there are two companies, right? Company A and B. Both are garment companies, right? Their duty is sewing clothes, right? Then company A is producing 3 garment items from the 5 meters of clothes, right? Company B is producing 5 garment 5 garment clothing items from the 5 meters of clothes. Then who is more efficient? Who is producing a more output from minimum resources?
Company B.
Yeah, company B, right? Because they are producing 5 garment items from that. That's it. Nice. So that is the concept here which I wanted to give you, right? Then Rishanti got it, Puta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Puta. Here when it comes to the effectiveness, Puta, assume that some company is doing some production through using machines, right? But there are two companies, company A and B. But company A is maintaining their machines very well, right? They are putting oils to the machine and right, they are repairing in time, right? Repair කරන්න ඕනේ කාලය ආවම repair කරන machines එක like that, right? But company B is very, like they are not they don't like to spend money on machines, right? To repairs and other things, right? Then ඒගොල්ලෝ හරියට වෙලාවට they don't repair the machines on time, right? Then that's how they are running their operation. Then which company is more effective recently? company A or company B?
Company A.
company A නේද? මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝ හරියට කරන්නේ නැහනේ. they only produce නේද? operation එක හරියට යන්නේ නැහනේ. correctly කරන්නේ නැහනේ. right? so assume that there is another two companies A and B, right? so both are producing assume that are producing bytes, right? so have you heard that some companies are including that are polythenes දානවා කියලා byte එක තෙත් වෙන්නේ නැති වෙන්නේ? have you heard that anyone recently? Let me. I don't have proof but I have heard it in childhood. some companies are including අර byte එක බදිනකොට polythenes දාපුවාම වටේ layer එකක් වැටෙනවනේ. then right, then it can be more it is more durable than the other bytes, right? Let me, have you heard that recently? Rasit?
No.
No, sir.
No name. I have heard, I have no proofs, I am just getting it as an example, right? so I don't have seen, no, I don't have any proof for that. That's why I am not mentioning any company's name here. It's only A company and B company, just for an example, right? then they are company A and B is doing the same product, the bytes, right? But you know bytes ne? then they are both manufacturing, not making bytes to sell, right, as a business. then one company, company A is including that polythene to keep it more durable, right? but company B is doing in a right way. They are not including any polythene or like those things. They are making it in the preparing the bytes in a proper way. Then who is more effective recently? Let me. Who is more effective? Company A or company B?
B.
B ne? Because company B is doing the right thing ne? They are not using polythenes or like those things or any harmful way to prepare the bytes. so company B is more effective. That's it. then there is a relationship between efficiency and effectiveness, Pudha, right? so it can be shown as follows right here. then look at the first box, doing correct thing here, right? doing correct thing, you don't highlight. I am just highlighting because then it will more catchable for you, right? you don't need to highlight this, Pudha. doing correct thing, right? doing correct thing, right? doing correct thing කියන්නේ හරි දේ කරන එක. and හරි දේ කරනවා වගේම doing the correct way. හරි දේ කරනවා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? හරි දේ කරනවා කියන්නේ කම්පැනියට ඕන දේ කරනවා, right? if you are manufacturing garments, ඔයා garments හදනවා කොහොම හරි. ඒකනේ හරි දේ. doing correct, but doing the correct way. අන්න ඒක ඔයා හරි විදිහටත් කරනවා, right? you are not using any harmful production methods, so right, any like any prohibited production methods. you are doing it in the approved methods, right, under the legal requirements, right? then that is what we are normally identifying as a correct way of doing. then on both විදිහට කරාම අන්න then we identify that as effective and efficient, right? because it includes both නේද පුතා? got it recently? let me. clear පුතා?
Yes, sir.
yeah. Rasit, you also cleared, right? That's it. then again when it comes to this box, right, let's move to this box, this one, right? ඒකේ මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ? recently read down මොකක්ද ඒකට අදාළ වෙන්නේ grid එකට? I'm taking a separate color for it.
Effective, inefficient.
inefficient. එහෙ වෙන්නේ මොකක් වුණාමද? under which conditions පුතා?
doing the incorrect way,
and same time which is the other parallel box to this?
doing the correct thing.
අන්න හරි. මෙන්න මේ දෙකම එකතු වෙලා තමයි මේකත් හැදෙන්නේ පුතා. got it? මේක. right? මේ පැත්තෙන් මං එන්නම් මේකයි මෙන්න මේකයි දෙකම එකතු වුනහම තමයි මෙන්න මේ box එකට අදාළ වෙන්නේ. right? එතකොට මේකේ doing correct thing කියන එක මොකේද දෙන්නේ? effective නේද පුතා? doing correct thing හින්දා තමයි because of doing correct thing හින්දා තමයි මේක effective වෙන්නේ. But because of they are doing in incorrect way, what is the result then? It is inefficient, right? If this is a production, right, this is effective and inefficient production process. Effective but inefficient because they are doing it in a wrong way or harmful or prohibited or illegal way, right? Hence this is inefficient, doing the incorrect way කියන්නේ ඒකයි. Got it? Then පුතා when we are moving to this box, right, I'll take another separate highlight color for that, right? This color would be most preferred by girls, pink, right? All right, then Netni, this is your turn පුතා. This box, explain me this box, this one. What are the relevant columns and everything? Let me your turn puta. Read
When
the,
the incorrect thing is inefficient.
yeah, doing the right. This box puta. Tell me the relevant two columns and explain if you can. If not, sufficient only to read. Right. Continue.
Doing the correct thing, doing the incorrect thing, effective and efficient.
Why it's efficient? Didn't you get it?
Sir.
Yeah, it is efficient because puta, look, right? This this column is all this grid also parallel to this one, right? Doing the correct way and at the same time they are doing the incorrect thing, right? ඒගොල්ලෝ හරියට කරත් ඒගොල්ලෝ they are not producing the producing what company want, right? Got it? ඒගොල්ලෝ company ට ඕන විදිහට garment එක මහන්නේ නැහැ. තේරුණාද? ඉල්ලන දේ නෙමෙයි දෙන්නේ company ට ඕන එක. But they are following correct ways, right? ඒගොල්ලෝ හරියට හොඳ production method වලට කරනවා illegal නැති නීති විරෝධී නැති නිෂ්පාදන ක්‍රමයක් use කරනවා. නමුත් ඒගොල්ලෝ company ට ඕන product එක නැත්තම් වැඩක්ද පුතා? නෑනේ. It's not effective then. So it's ineffective but efficient. Why efficient? Because they are using a good production method, doing the correct way. හරියට කරනවා ඒගොල්ලෝ. That's it. Let me now did you get it puta? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You told why it is ineffective but you couldn't tell the efficientness නේද? ඒක නේද උනේ?
Yes, sir.
Okay puta. Now you clear, right? Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why then why it is efficient? Because they are doing it in a correct way, ne?
Yes.
Yes puta. Then Rasid, this box is for you puta. Explain me.
Hmm. Doing the incorrect thing is inefficient.
Yeah.
Doing the way ineffective. No. Doing the incorrect way inefficient. Doing the incorrect way inefficient. Doing the incorrect thing ineffective.
Right, that's it, ne? Right. All right, well done. Then here පුතා this box ne ඒකට relevant එක what is the relevant columns for this relevant grids. So doing the incorrect way, because of that it is inefficient neda. Got it lamai? Right. At the same time doing the incorrect thing, hence this is ineffective. Got it පුතා? Let me තේරුණාද පුතා? Understood? Recently.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Then මේ විදිහේ business එකක් කරලා වැඩක් තියනවද? Is it good to do a
No.
business like this? No, ne? Right. අපි අර කියන්නේ in Sinhala, I don't know whether you have heard or not. It's like අර ගහටත් නැහැ බඩටත් නැහැ නේද? අපි මොකක් හරි ගහකින් ගෙඩි කඩලා කන්නෙන් නැතුව විසි කළොත් එහෙම නේ වැඩක් නැහැ නේ මේකේ. Like that thing නේ here. Like right. Then productivity. I think this box is this chart is clear for you, right? Any correction recently? Let me proceed
No,
before
sir.
moving. No any? Right. Then productivity. Right. Let me read down.
The relationship between the input and output of a firm in a specific time is productivity that can be calculated as follows. So I want to read the other also.
Yeah.
When the effectiveness and efficiency are achieved highly and productivity will also be the higher. That means there is a positive relationship. Similar, if the right thing takes place in the right way, the productivity of the firm will automatically be secured.
Right. Nice. Right. Let me read and explain again. The relationship between the input and output of a firm in a specific time is productivity. What do you mean by that? The relationship between the input and input mean what? If you are producing garments, what are the inputs? Raw clothes, neda. Amuredi. Got it? Clothes, right? Input and output of a firm, right? Output of a firm කියන්නේ මොනවද? It means garments නේද? Right? Finished garments. කියන්නේ මසානිම කළ ඇඳුම්. Output of a firm in a specific time is take tire industry, tire firm, right? What is the input, Rasid? Rubber, ne? Rubber. What is the output? Tires, like that. Output of a firm in a specific time is productivity. That can be calculated as follows. Productivity equals output divided by input. Right. This is the formula for productivity. That's it. Then shall we make a sum? Productivity. Productivity එකට අපි ගානක් හදමු පොඩි එකක්. Right. Yeah, if we took right, take that tire example, right? Assume that there are 10 kilograms of rubber, right? Got it? Just take this as an example. These are not the real world data. I don't know how many rubbers consume for a tire. I am taking just as an example. Don't consider the numbers. So we have 10 kg of rubber as input, kilograms. Right, Lamai? right on input එක විදිහට මෙච්චරක් තියෙනවා and ඔන්නට කිලෝග්‍රෑම් 10කින් හැදුවා කීයක්ද how many tires හැදුවලු කිලෝග්‍රෑම් 10කින් rubbers වලින් output එක තමයි output කියන්නේ මොනවද ඒ කියන්නේ නිමවුම right in single output එක කීයද assume that 2 tires tire දෙකයිලු හැදුවේ right on this is the data which we have given right now we are asked to find the productivity of this production tire production right then how do we find the productivity can anyone tell raise your hand if you know the answer before I make the sum including this into the formula Arisandi knows then I have mentioned all the data here very clearly yeah you should have able to tell then I will give a 1 minute for others to find the answer clarify the answer as it knows it's okay to no idea about the answer huh? Totally okay because this is new to you ne? I'm just asking it giving chance to you all right then I'll tell you the answer right then can Rishabh tell the answer
0.4.
0.4 Rasit
Mm. Sorry, sir, 0.2.
0.2
0.2 sir.
0.2
Yeah sir.
0.2 right then how did you find the answer Rasit tell me
2 divided by 10.
2 divided into 10
10.
right no
Yeah.
yeah then that is the answer ne productivity is 0.2 that's it Buddha because output is what is the output 2 tires from 10 kilograms of rubber right so productivity is 0.2 that's it then මේකෙදි කියවෙන්නේ මොකද්ද ඒ කියන්නේ එක ටයර් එකක් හදන්න කොච්චරක් යනවද රබර් කිලෝග්‍රෑම් 5ක් යනවානේ when it comes to productivity it's 0.2 that's it well done Buddha then I'll ignore any if there is any spelling errors I'll type the formula into this type not output it's input and then this is the answer right Netmi what is the output Buddha 2 tires ne then input is 10 kilograms of rubber this is the answer right 0.2 all right then when the let's move on Buddha when the effectiveness and efficiency are achieved highly the productivity will also higher right when the effectiveness and efficiency are achieved highly the productivity will also be higher ඒ කියන්නේ efficiency එකයි effectiveness එකයි වැඩි වෙද්දි. ඒ කියන්නේ doing the right thing and doing things right කියන එක හරියට වෙද්දී මොකද වෙන්නේ? Achieved highly, the productivity will also be higher. Productivity එකත් ඵලදායීතාවයත් වැඩි වෙනවා. productivity කියන්නේ ඵලදායීතාවය. right? ඒ කියන්නේ ඵලදායීතාවය කියන්නේ පුතා අවම නිමැවුමකින් උපරිම අවම යෙදවුමකින් උපරිම නිමැවුමක් ගන්න එක තමයි productivity කියලා කියන්නේ. right? එහෙම ගන්න තරමට productivity එක වැඩි. Got it? That's it. Then assume that ඔයා මෙතන tires 5ක් හදනවා කියලා. right? දැන් මෙතන productivity එක 2යිනේ. 0.2යිනේ. ඔයා මෙතනින් tire 5ක් හදනවා නම් හදලා බලන්න කීයද කියලා. උත්තරේ එතකොට 0.5යිනේ. තේරුණාද? Got it පුතා? right, that's it. එතකොට අන්න එහෙම effectiveness එකයි efficiency එකයි වැඩි වෙන්න මොකද වෙන්නේ? productivity එකත් වැඩි වෙනවා. that's it පුතා. then මේ efficiency එක වැඩි වුණානේ දැන් මෙතන. efficiency එක වැඩි වෙද්දී ඔයා හිතන්න ඔයා ටයර් 10ක් ඇදුවොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? තවත් වැඩි වෙනවානේ. ඔයා හදනවා ටයර් 10ක් කිලෝ 10යි. 1 කිලෝ එකකින් ටයරයක් හදනවා. right? ඔයා සුපිරි මැෂින් එකක් අහලා හොඳ මැෂින් එක අලුත් වැඩියා කරනවා. අලුත් මැෂින් එකක් establish කරලා ඔයා මොකද කරන්නේ? අලුත්. එතකොට කීයද productivity එක? රසිත්, රිසන්දි, netmi කීයද පුතා? 1 වෙනවනේ. එකට නැග්ගා එකපාර. දැක්කනේ? 0.2 තිබ්බා, 0.5 තිබ්බා, එකට ආවා. right? එහෙම වෙන්න හේතු තියෙනවා. we will be discussing those in further lessons. When the effectiveness and efficiency are achieved highly, the productivity will also be higher. That means there is a positive relationship. තේරුණානේ? එතකොට they have a positive relationship. Similarly, if the right thing takes place in the right way, the productivity of the firm will automatically be secured. Right, that's it. මෙතන පුතා පොඩි ඩයග්‍රෑම් එකක් දාගන්න මේක රිලේෂන්ෂිප් එක මෙතන ලියන්න effectiveness කියලා. right? මෙන්න මේ ස්පේස් එකේ right? effectiveness right? here efficiency right? here productivity right? ඉන් පස්සේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ රිලේෂන්ෂිප් එක ලියා ගන්න පුතා එතන. right? මෙහෙම අපි දාගන්න. මේක ඉහළ යනකොට arrow එකක් දාගන්න. මගේ කැතයි මං අඳින එක. ඔයාලා ලස්සන නැත ගන්න. efficiency මෙන්න මේ දෙක වැඩි වෙනකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? what happens? මෙහෙම arrow එකක් දාන්න ඊට පස්සේ productivity එකට මොකද වෙන්නේ? ඒකත් ඉහළ යනවානේ. got it? that is the relationship between this. මෙතන plus එකක් දාගන්න. මෙතන equal දාගන්න එපා. මට ඕනේ මේ දෙක වැඩි වෙද්දි මේක වැඩි වෙනවා කියන්න. right? එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාට නිකන් එක ඩවුට් වගේ නම් මේ පස්සේ අමත පැටලෙනවා වගේ නම් මෙහෙම දෙකක් දාලා වගේ නම් ඔයාට කැමති විදිහට දාගන්න පුළුවන් ඒක. it's okay. මෙහෙම productivity කියලා දාලා මම ෂෝට් කෙටියෙන් ටයිප් කරනවා. නෑ කම්ප්ලීට් ටයිප් කරන්න දාලා එක මෙතෙන්ට දාලා මෙහෙම මෙන්ෂන් කරගන්නත් පුළුවන් වාට ඕන. Let me recently done puta with this relationship.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ne. At the same time, I gave the positive, only the positive relationship. At the same time, what happens if the effectiveness and efficiency got down? What happens to productivity recently?
Productivity goes down.
Yeah. Let me, are you clear, Puta?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Here you have to highlight these two. Positive relationship. And these words too. Effectiveness, efficiency, productivity. That's it. මෙතන පුතා ටියුට් එකේ alignment එක පොඩ්ඩක් කැතයි. Here it's odd. If you need you can write this process word here. Process කියන්නේ මේකට අදාළ topic එක. ඔයාට ඕන නම් මෙතනිනුත් you can mention if you need only. Right. Right. Recently read down the process. Process එකක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියන එක තමයි here what we gonna discuss is what is a process. Right. Read down to the general definition for process.
A group of activities connected to one another with continuity in them is referred to as process. Accordingly, the management is also a process. The management process consists of the functions of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Management is required for the accomplishment of goals and objectives of organizations as well as individuals.
Right, that's enough. Thank you. A group of activities connected to one another, right? Here those group of activities should be connect වෙන්න ඕන, right? Connected to one another. එකිනෙකට එකක් සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න ඕන. With continuity in them is referred to as a process, right? මේක අකණ්ඩව යන process එකක් වෙනවා, right? Normally, generally. With continuity in them is referred to as a process. Accordingly, process එකක් කියන්නේ in Sinhala what? Let me, do you know the Sinhala meaning of process? Or do you have the idea in English? You have idea, right? I mean, when we are telling a process, what is the, if I ask one of the girls or including Rashid, what is the process of making kottumi? Do you know? If I ask that, let me, do you know?
No, sir.
No. Then
No.
Risandi?
Boiling the water, putting the kottumi in,
Yeah.
and other ingredients.
That is the process, right? Okay. Then let me, any process which you know? What is the process of drawing and art?
Thinking of something and drawing, painting, or whatever.
Yeah. You told that, I can remember that you don't have any hobby, right? You are the one who told that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Lazy. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That can be in a subjective, ne? We have to respect each other's attributes. That's it. Then Rashid, what is the process of like if I asked, tell me any process which you know regards to any activity.
producing a t-shirt,
Yeah, what is the normal process?
tailoring,
Tailoring. First of all, we have to cut the clothes, nail. Cut the raw clothes, and then what we have to like make the collar and make the sleeves and sew it, and we have to include the buttons, ne? Like that.
yeah,
Then if you have any design, we have to embroider it, and we have to use that olog machine to put the measurements, and then after, is that all? No, we have to package it properly, ne? Like that.
yeah.
That is the normal process, ne? In simply. Right, right. Okay, let's move on, Buddha. That is, those are the examples for process, huh? Like that. A group of activities connected to one another with continuity. Then make a connected කියන්නේ when we are making a noodles or kothumi or something. අපි මේක කනෙක්ටඩ් නේද? අපි බොයිල් කරලා ඉවරලා අපි බොයිල් එකට දාලා කොහේ හරි ගිහිල්ලා හිටියොත් හරිද? රිසඳි. පැයකින් විතර આવොත් හරිද? පැය දෙකකින් විතර આવොත් හරිද?
Nෑ sir.
No නේ. We have to follow the process නේද? ඒකේ තියෙනවානේ in 5 minutes හරි 10 minutes හරි ඇති කියනවා නේද බොයිල් කරලා. Like that. Instructions එක තියෙනවානේ.
Oh sir.
Like that. Then we have to follow that process, right? So that is the importance of process. If not, we can't do a complete a task properly, specified task, right? So listen the definition again. Connect to one another with continuity in them is referred to as a process. Accordingly, the management is also a process. The management process consists of management කියන්නේ process එක. Consists of the functions of planning, right? Organizing, leading and controlling. Highlight it again. No matter how many times you're gonna highlight that. මේක තමයි management process එක ළමයි. There are 4 main steps, right? As we learned in the early paragraphs also, right? Then this is what we gonna learn deeply, yeah? Planning, organizing, leading and controlling. Then management is required for the accomplishment of goals and objectives of organizations as well as individuals, right? Here what they are telling is management is required for accomplishment of goals and objectives of organizations as well as individuals, right? What do you mean by that, Rasid? If you get it. right. ඒකෙදි කියන්නේ පුතා මැනේජ්මන්ට් එකට අවශ්‍යයිලු මෙන්න මේ ක්‍රියාවලිය මොකක් ඇති කර accomplishment කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? To reach out, right? ළඟා කරගන්න of goals and objectives of organizations. Organisation සංවිධානයේ ඉලක්ක සහ අරමුණු වගේම as well as individuals, right? තනි තනි පුද්ගලයන්ගේ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඕන ගත්තාම ඕන, employees ලා ගත්තාම employees, right? Like that, individual wise and organizational wise, they have to achieve their specified goals by using this management process, right? Got it? That's it. Right, let's move on. In the following manner, the management influences the accomplishment of the goals and objectives of individuals, right? So this is the order, right? In the following manner, the management influences the accomplishment of the goals and objectives of individuals, right? මෙන්න මේ නිසායි අපිට individual ලගේ goals achieve කරගන්නකොට මේ management එක වැදගත් වෙන්නේ, right? බලපෑම් කරන්නේ. Got it? Right. Rishanti, read down.
To achieve the expectations of individuals just as anticipated by them, to control the economic conditions, income, expenditure of individuals in the right way, to manage time, to improve efficiency.
Yeah, that's it. individuals කියන එක වෙනම highlight කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් හොඳයි. එනත්ත highlight කළා individuals කියන එක යටින් you can underline that, right? That's it. As it is, you also have to highlight. I am highlighting the special points. I am not going to repeat it to you. Highlight. You just follow me, right? Then the first one, Puta, to achieve the expectations of individuals as anticipated by them. You get it, right? It means to achieve expectations of individuals. ඒ කියන්නේ තනි බලාපොරොත්තු ඉටු කර ගන්න, right? Anticipated by them. Then to control the economic conditions, income expenditure of individuals in the right way, right? What do you mean by that? To control the economic conditions. Economic conditions means if you are doing a job or serving your service as a freelancer or anyhow to some organization or some institute, right? Obtaining some income, right? Then those are the economic conditions of you. If they are paying you a 100,000 salary, that is your income. Then that is your economic condition, right? If they are paying you 60,000 salary, that is your economic condition at the time, right? That's it, like that. Then expenditure, the control the economic condition of individuals in the right way, right? ඔන්න ඔය දේවල් නිසා ඕක තමා ආදායම කිව්වේ මම ඔයාලට නිකන් I gave an example. Then මෙන්න මේ ආදායමත් එක්ක individuals ලට, right? Your management see whether they are sufficient with that income, right? To manage their travel expenses if they are traveling to office, right? To manage their meal expenses, right? If they are bringing meals from, right, like from a shop or as well as if they are bringing meals, they have to spend some money for the vegetables and other rest of the whole, they have to bear some living cost. Then for that, the management, what they do, they have to have a proper management system to what, to control the economic conditions of individuals in the right way. මේගොල්ලෝ හරියට සේවය තියාගන්න නම් පුතා management එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ, right? We will be learning the management in detail when we are moving further. For now, keep this in your mind. To manage time, right? To manage time කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? පුතා, in the second one here, not from the management end, not from the organization end, manage from ourselves. Let me got it, Puta. If you are earning some money, right? Assume that you are earning 50,000, just assume, and you have to manage that income within yourself, right? How if you are spending those all money to take clothes, let me, is it better then your whole income using to take clothes? Is it good? No, that's why you need a better management, right? That's why you need to follow the management process. Got it, Rasid?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it, Puta. Here, that's not anything coming from organizational. Take it as individual wise. Then to manage time, right? To manage time mean in your practical life, you have to manage your time, neither. How do you manage time? Can you attend 2 classes at the same time? How if Rasit or Risanthi or Netmi tell another sir that you are telling that yes sir, I can attend to your class on Monday 8 to 10, and I am calling and texting to you, Puta, will you be attending the class? Then you are telling me also, yes sir, I can attend to your class also, right? Then can you attend both at the same time, Netmi? Can you, Puta? Can't, so that is why you need to manage the time. Then what you have to do is you have to talk with the other class, and you have to manage your time with that, right? That's it. Then is it good if you are sitting to class and assume that you are a person who is becoming hungry around like 8 and 8:15, right? Normally that is your time killer. Then is it better to sit the class without eating? Net me.
No.
No, ne? Then you will get hungry ne? In the mid of class. Then it's you can't focus then. Listen, am I correct, Puda? Right.
sir.
Then if you are managing time well, what you have to do? You have to take your dinner bit early at 7:45 at the you have to take your dinner and you have to ready for the class. Likewise, then this management process is very significant individually also, right? When you are managing time, that's it. Then to improve efficiency, right? When we are telling that to improve efficiency means කාර්යක්ෂමතාවය වැඩි වෙන්න, right? මොකක්ද ඒ කියන්නේ? ඒ කියන්නේ when you are doing your works in an efficient way, then you have to follow a relevant management process, right? We already learned what is efficiency, yeah? So I am not going to repeat that again. You can refer the tute. If you can't remember and if you didn't focus at that time, you can refer the tute. Because I can't waste your time repeating the same thing, ne? That is my responsibility to cover your syllabus efficiently and effectively. Got it? That I also have to apply that same theories. මං කොහොමද what would I say, if I gonna read this without explaining, mama I am to maximize profit to fulfill social to explain so likewise what if I am read like that, then is that effective lamai? වැඩේ කොහොම හරි වෙනවා, but is it effective? No ne? අන්න ඒකයි, right? I gave a practical example for you, right? Got it? Then management influences then the next part, management influences the accomplishment of the goals and objectives of organizations in the following manner, right? Highlight this first, the following. Guys, here what we are discussing is how management process influence to various kind of parties in a business. Got it? As individual wise, as organizational wise, like that. Got it, net me, Risandi?
Yes, sir.
Rasid, got it, ne?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Management influences. Make this organization should be separately highlighted again after highlighting. I mean, just underline even, na? Organizations. Right. Alright, let's see how the management influences to organizations. Right, let me, your turn to the.
The which part?
This one. How management influences to accomplish the objectives of organizations. Tell me the points, how it influence.
To maximize profits,
Yeah.
to fulfill social welfare, to expand market, to increase the market share, to determine the future directions of the business, to plan activities of the business, to measure the successfulness of the business, to distribute limited resources among the various divisions, to make individuals engage in the activities of organization.
Right, well done. To maximize profits, then here which we are going to discuss is how management influences to accomplish the goals and objectives of an organization, right? Earlier we discussed how it influences to accomplish the individual what goals, individuals objectives and goals. Now here organizations are to maximize profits, right? That's right. Management it influence කරනවලු to maximize the profits, ලාභ උපරිම කරන්න, to fulfill social welfare, right? In the other hand, it influences to fulfill social welfare, සමාජ සුබසාධනය ඉටු කරන්න, to expand market. Expand mean widening market නේද? If the market size is this much now, so we can expand it to this much, right? That's it. Then to increase the market share. Market share mean we will learn that technical term separately. Market share කියන එක. Have you heard about the share market? A word called share market. Let me.
Yes, sir.
Recently,
Yes, sir.
Rasid.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it. No? So increase the market share කියන්නේ here it's not likely to be related to the share market නෙවෙයි. Market share කිව්වහම when it comes to that, assume that there is a business called ABC, right? Business. I am taking anonymous business, ABC business. So ABC and no, there are two businesses, right? There is one business called A and there is another business called B. Both are doing the same, manufacturing the same production, right? Same item, same good or service, right? Then business A is having branches in all over the country, in every province, right? But when it comes to the business B, they are only having in two business in two provinces, right? Then which business have the more market share? Let me. A or B? Can't realize.
Sir.
Business A is having branches all over the Sri Lanka, right? But business B is having only in few districts, right? Then which business has the more market share?
First one.
First one, A, ne? Like that.
Yes.
That's it. Then the next one, to determine the management. So good management influences to have a more market share, neda, Rasid? If you are having a good management process, then we will be having a more market share for sure in the long term, long run. Then to determine the future direction of the business, right? It means when we are having a good management, we can determine that and assume that where we will be in the future, right? In a good place or in a bad place, like that. Then we can determine, right? To plan the activities of the business. It means to plan the activity, we need the management because we need to, when we are planning the business, right? We need management, because planning is one of the functions of the management process, neda? Am I correct? Hari ne? අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත planning කියලා like that. Then next one, to measure. Without plan we can't function anything, neda? හරියම සලස්මක් නැතුව we can't do anything even for our life, right? That's it. Then to measure the successfulness of the business. It means, can you remember that there was a function called controlling in the management process? Controlling, planning, organizing, leading and controlling. So from that controlling function we can do that to measure the successfulness of the business. We can measure whether the business is success or not by that function, right? We will be learning that later, right? Then eighth one, to distribute limited resources among various divisions. What do you mean by that? This parts also belong to one of the functions in management resource Puta. Right? We will be learning that in detail when we are discussing those 4 functions separately. Yeah? For now, take this into your mind to distribute limited resource among various divisions. To make individuals engage in the activities of the organization. Right there. ඒ කියන්නේ තනි තනි පුද්ගලයන්ව ඕගනයිසේෂන් එකට නැඹුරු කරගන්න, right? engage කරගන්න, right? මේකේ මොකක් හරි කම්පැනි මොකක් හරි තියෙනවා නම් ඒකට engage කරගන්න, right? then only they will retain in the company, නේද? right? For that we need a good management process like that. That is why organization or a company or any institute need a good management process to accomplish their goals and objectives within the organization. That's it. Right on. Then let's discuss the importance of management furthermore. Right. Puta, I am just asking a question out of the lesson. Do you want me to do more speeder than this? Recently? Net me, what about you, Puta?
It's fine.
It's fine, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it more speed? Is it speed? More fast?
sir.
No, this track is better, right? I mean the
Yes.
speed of the lesson.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Recently, you also okay, Buddha?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just tell me honestly, yeah, because I need to adjust then according to your requirement. Then Rasid, what about you? Is this better? Fine. Or do you want me to do more speeder or bit slower?
Little bit faster.
Little bit faster.
Yeah.
I ask you a personal opinion. So, do you want me to do the lesson little bit faster? Rasid?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, Buddha. All right. So, importance of management can be stated as follows. Right. Then, recently read down, Buddha.
To achieve the organizational goals and objectives successfully, to utilize limited resources efficiently and effectively, to respond the dynamic business environment successfully, to assure the long-term existence of the business by facing the competition successfully.
Right. There are another 4.
To face successfully the complex situations created due to expansion of the firm, to fulfill the expectations of the interested parties of the organization at a maximum satisfactory level, to face problems successfully and make correct decisions, to act so as to fulfill the social responsibilities of a business.
Well done. Right on, Buddha. Then, here we are going to discuss importance of management. Right. So, highlight this. Or underline this. Anyhow, you need to be highlight this. Right. So these are the importance of management, Buddha. Listen to me. To achieve the organizational goals and objectives successfully. Right. That is clear, right? Then to utilize limited resources efficiently and effectively. That is the second one. To respond the dynamic business environment successfully. I explained what is dynamic business environment previously, right? It means the fluctuating business environment. It's changing day by day. That's it. Then fourth one, to assure the long-term existence of the business by facing the competition successfully. What here they want to indicate is, Puta, when we are facing the competition with the other similar business, assume that business A and business B, both are producing the same goods and services, then they have a competition, but to face that competition successfully, competition mean what when we are doing the same operations in two business, there is a competition, like that, because they are doing many differentiations to attract the customers to their specific business, got it? දැන් group A එකයි B එකයි එකම production එක නිපදවනවා වුණාට group A එකේ තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, assume that two barber shops, right? One barber shop is both are doing haircuts, but one barber shop is what, they are air conditioned, but the other one is not. Then what happens? Then most probably assume that the air conditioned barber shop also not charging a much higher charge than the other barber shop, right? As the air conditioned one is charging like 750, right? But the other one is charging 600. Then normally customers tend to go to the air conditioned one, generally, because that is beneficial, right? So then what business have to do? The other business also have to adapt to that, anyhow. Or he have to follow the management process and see where they can improve, right? Got it? That's it. Then for that they need the management process, definitely. So then when it comes to fifth one, to face successfully the complex situations created due to expansion of the firm. It means, Pudha, to face successfully the complex situations created due to expansion of the firm, right? When the organization become large, Pudha, expand වෙනකොට, then what happens? Then the size of the employees also become large, right? Then assume that you are doing a shop, right? Single shop. Then there is only one employee to take over, supervise, right? But assume that you are expanding and you are taking 10 employees to your shop. Then what happens? Then you have to have a proper mechanism to supervise them, neither. If not, they will do some, like they can steal goods from your shop, steal money as employees. There are lot of mistakes can be happen from their end, if there was not a good supervision. Then you have to follow the management process to do that, right? So that is also very important. Then sixth one, to fulfill the expectations of the interested parties of the organization at a maximum satisfactory level, right, Pudha? Without the management process, you can't give a good satisfactory level to your customers. Hence, this is very important to follow the management process when you are doing when you are giving a good satisfactory level to your interested parties. Interested parties means who, Pudha? Government, the customers, right? What are the other interest parties? Owners, managers, employees, all are interested parties, right? Like that. Then seventh one, to face problems successfully and make correct decisions. It means to face problems successfully and make correct decisions, right? When you are doing a business, is there only you have to face for the successful situations? No, definitely problems will come to your business when you are doing something, some business. So even in our life, when we are going through the flow of our life, we have to face problems, then how do we manage them? We have to follow a good process to manage our problems, like that. Business also same scenario, right? They have to follow a good management process to solve their problems. Assume that some business have launched a product to market, right? Assume that some face cream, right? New face cream, right? But what happens is, after applying that cream to face, then specific customers had to pay some what, like some disease or something, right? Then what have to do? Then the relevant business have to face that problem, then they have to find the reasons for that, and they have to relaunch their product, Immediately what they have to do is they have to stop launching the product to market, and they have to face some legal cases, and then they have to follow that management process Puta, right? Then the eighth one, to act so as to fulfill the social responsibilities of a business. Here what he mentioning as social responsibilities Puta, in terms of obtaining revenue from the customers, right? Then customer is a part of social need, isn't it? Then businesses are obtaining revenue from customers actually. Without customer, there is no existence to business. Then in terms of uh, absorbing revenue from the society, business have a accountability to give something back to the social need, society. Then when they are doing the social responsibility also, they have to follow the management process, right? You will be get that when we are learning the functions of management process in detail, right? Then for today, shall we wind up the class Puta, as the time is running up? All right, Resanthi, are you good with the lesson Puta today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Netmi?
Yes, yes, sir.
Then Netmi and Resanthi, are you guys okay with uh, doing the speed which I did the last part? Is it catchable?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rashid, that is speed is okay, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ne? Yeah, all right. Then if you have any concern, please DM me. Yeah? I mean, direct message me. Then you can clarify anything from me. Then thank you for joining the class, and good night, Puda. Let's meet next Wednesday if you are joining that class also. If not, we will be meeting in next week Monday, right? At the same time. Then recordings will be uploaded to my channel, and link will be sent to you. And that's it, Puda. So alright, if you have any question, don't hesitate to reach me out anytime. So goodbye for today. Good night, Puda.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Okay, Puda.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Puda.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Okay, Rasid. Good night, Puda.